That's I cannot work to pull it. I cannot.
Okay, done. Kareem Khalifa. Mr. Khalifa, you're charged with criminal mischief. You're also charged with
The terroristic threat, Your Honor, that I was appointed on, I would say maybe a month ago. And this allegation predates when he was put on bond.
So he's on bond for a terroristic threat and a felony assault, right? And now I see he's picked up a criminal mischief. Are you telling me the criminal mischief happened prior to the terroristic threat?
Your Honor, it's in the probable cause statement. The allegations are that it happened on or about August the 8th. And I believe the terroristic threat was the same day. So they didn't file it.
I had the criminal mischief is August 6th and the terrorism threat is August 8th.
Jada Jordan.
Let's see what the charging instrument says.
Okay.
Yeah, did you see it's August 6th?
Yeah, the criminal mischief is August 6th. The terrorism threat is August 8th.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Khalifa, so let's do probable cause, but I don't even know what happened, please.
Thank you. On August 6th, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers near the complainant were advised that she is the defendant's wife and they have one child together. The complainant stated that the defendant damaged her vehicle, causing $1,921 in damage. The complainant stated that on August 6th, her vehicle that she solely owns was parked in a gated apartment parking lot located at 2929 Rolito Drive in Harris County, Texas. The complainant obtained a surveillance video from the leasing office of the defendant damaging the side mirror of her car with his hands. The paint on the vehicle was damaged with an unknown object. Photos were also obtained showing the damage to the car. The vehicle was taken to the repair shop and given an estimate of $1,921 to repair. The defendant is currently on bond in Harris County for a terroristic threat and assault of a family member with previous conviction against the same complainant.
Okay, have you reached out to the complaining witness since this has been filed? He's
Yes.
not had any contact, right?
So she did say that she believes that he's been contacting her and leaving voicemails and text messages.
I sure hope to hell not.
Judge, she also says
And can I
that,
say something if you don't mind?
she also says that, she believes that he created a fake Facebook account and was sending her requests as like a friend request. And I believe she also said he tried to send her messages through Facebook as well.
Prove it. Because if you can, I'm going to put his butt in jail in a heartbeat. So you need to do what you can. If he is somehow contacting her through some kind of one reason or the other, Mr. Khalifa, I swear on everything that's holy, if you are trying to reach her one way or the other, if they prove it to me, I'm going to make your bond so high your teeth are going to fall out. Do you understand? No contact means no contact from any source. Social media, smoke signals, Snapchat.
I understand from now on it, no even see her pictures. But I never contact her again.
Prove it. Elena, get it. Show me. If you can show me that it's him one way or the other, I'll hog time.
I'm the one I have messages from her.
When we do court orders, we mean business, Mr. Khalifa. And I don't appreciate it if someone is trying to use backdoor means to get in contact with another person. You need to understand that this relationship, look at me, this relationship is over. It is over. There are a gajillion other fish in the sea, Mr. Khalifa. Find someone else. But this one's over. You have children with this person.
I just want to say something. It's
Your Honor,
not
he did-
against,
Just let me talk.
Do you
Your Honor,
have children with this? Does he have
He
children?
does, Your Honor, and I believe there's a protective order that was signed by a family law court. At the last setting, I think you amended the order to allow him to have contact with his daughter,
Right.
with his mother facilitating it.
Okay,
As, you know, I'm not a family law attorney, but
No, sir.
I think there's another protective order from a family law court that might trump that.
I just want to say one word, please.
So I've
I don't-
advised,
as long as it's not about the case, you can, Mr. Khalifa.
The protective order about my daughter.
Is it the one that I issued or another judge issued?
it's another judge, Your
Excuse
Honor.
my English.
Was it the domestic violence court, the 280th, or who was it? Do you know, Mr. England?
I did download it. I don't have it pulled up here, but.
You can always go back and ask them to amend it. The worst they can tell you is no.
You know what? She always stay with me, my daughter. She never had it for 1 hour. You know what? She did the protective order and she gave it to my mom, not even in her apartment.
I've advised him to
You
get
can
a lawyer.
understand, if you don't agree with the protective order, go back and ask them to amend it.
From where I can afford all of this attorneys, I'm taking employment now. You know what?
I mean, I've given you a lawyer here. I
have a
can't give you a lawyer
video,
there.
I broke my car.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm only trying to help you with your daughter, Mr. Khalifa,
I need
about
my
all
daughter.
this other stuff.
I need my daughter, that's it. I'm sorry, I'm diabetic. I'm so sorry.
Look, it's okay.
Yeah, I just need my daughter, you know. I don't know why she took it if she doesn't even have it in her apartment for 1 hour. She left it with my mom, disability. She has a mental problem. She stay with my mom. So even I cannot go and see my mom. So how come? If she love her daughter, why she doesn't have it?
look, this is not the
Go
court.
back,
This is a
go
different.
back. So are you working now?
No, I'm taking employment. How I'm gonna work with the GPS monitor if she has 20 years protective order of me? So why you put me this one? I'm diabetics too. Even I'm always like etching, like.
Because I don't want you to go over there. That's why I put it on there.
Okay, I have already protective. I will never been there. Why I have to go there? I'm sorry.
Just-
You still should be able to work even though you have the monitor on your ankle. That's not preventing you from working. If you want to work,
I'm diabetics, who are very bad diabetics. I'm taking like 7, 8 insulin, shotting like every day.
that prevents you from working.
No, but I can work like something like office job. This is what I used to do. I used to be a supervisor of 11 locations of overstock furniture, sir. Under me was 160
So
employees.
why aren't you trying to go get another job?
I cannot, my background. And guess what? The one she did felony on me, I'm sorry to talk to you. This is DA, this is all, I have a people statement.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want to
just-
talk about the
Yeah,
case.
but this is false case. Yeah.
Okay. Look, this is only Mr.
Look, the only thing I'm going to tell you now, and I'm just going to do it one more time. If you want to visit your daughter, you need to go to the family court and ask them to amend the order so that you can get access to the child.
I'm gonna do it.
Let me talk. So it is in the 280th, Your Honor. It looks like it was issued August 22nd of this year.
So it's just issued. And what is it? What is it about? What does it say?
It's just a protective order and it looks like it was a default.
Because I do not show at the, I'm sorry again, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, look, when you don't go, they get whatever they want. You
what?
have
Because I
to
have a
go.
lot to say, but you know.
If you have a lot to say, then go. But you not going, she's going to get whatever she wants. You can ask them to reopen it, to amend it, to fix it, to give you access. But if you don't go, that's your own damn fault. You have to go.
Advisor, attorney to help me out. I don't know where. That's it.
There's got to be some kind of, you know what I would do? Go to the law schools, okay? The law schools have legal clinics with lawyers that can help you out.
Law school.
Right. Go.
Our legal aid.
I called them, they told me no.
Okay, then go to another one. Don't just give up. Go to, if you hit one roadblock, get up, dust yourself off, hit the next one.
I want to tell you something. I got bachelor degree, okay, from, I have a bachelor degree, like, I never been I was born here in Texas. I never had any ticket in my life or any background or anything.
Okay.
All this happened from the lady. You know why? Because she has a deportation and I don't know before we met.
Look, we're not in
So
trial.
you're telling me that one person can get under your skin so much
Yes, sir.
that they have now caused you to get 4 different
You
criminal
wanna know why,
cases?
sir?
Look,
No, I don't care.
please, let's not.
I don't understand how you were not mentally strong enough to move on and get away.
Because this is not happening. Whatever she said.
All right, we'll have our day in court. Just today, now's not the time. All right?
Listen, go back to the family court,
I will.
ask them to reopen it. And I'm sure that because it's a default, hopefully they will, and they'll give you at least some limited access. Don't try to contact this person because I'm telling you now,
I don't at
if
all.
they show me that there are,
Can
we're gonna
I
have
say
issues.
something, please?
No, that's all I want you to know. All right. Yes, Mr. Ealing and Mr. Khalifa, the bond conditions I put on you now, it's just no drugs, no alcohol, no contact, no going within 200 feet of where they live, where they work. Don't contact, and that's it. As long as you can abide by these conditions, you and I will be friends. You understand? Okay, I hope not. Okay, Mr. Ealing.
One thing, sir. No, because he said 200 foot.
Just from the complaining witness in this case. That's it.
My mom cross the street, so how?
I'm not doing anything with your mom.
She's not a part of this.
She's not a part of it.
Talk to Mr. Elu. Please.
Your mom has nothing to do with this, just the complaining witness. That's it. Okay? All right. Good luck. Take care.
So go ahead.
Remember. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On or about February 19th, 2024, an officer was dispatched to a Harris County, Texas hospital.
Okay, please.
An officer was dispatched to a Harris County, Texas hospital in regards to an assault call. The officer talked to the complainant who said that she and the defendant had been in a dating relationship for 2 years and do not live together. The complainant explained that after an argument, the defendant began striking her head with closed fist punches, causing pain. The complainant ran to the bathroom where the defendant grabbed her by the hair. As the complainant screamed, the defendant stated, "If you keep screaming, I'll keep hitting you." As the defendant placed one hand on her neck and applied pressure for 30 seconds, causing pain and the inability to breathe. At the hospital, the complainant told the police that it was difficult to swallow and her ear still hurts.
Yo. Well, you think this is the club? Don't talk. Yes, you.
Mr. Williams. Matter of fact, do we want that set one seat back?
Mr. Bassi, don't talk to people, please.
Complainant advised that it was difficult for her to swallow and her ear hurts from the closed fist strikes. The officer observed the complainant at the hospital with a neck brace and dried blood on her ear.
Mr. Cobbs, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm now sending you for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system, and then you must come back. If you fail to come back, I will 10 times the bond that you have now. Do you understand? No.
I'm on color. I mean, like, I gotta call and do the every day.
Now sending you for a drug test. Do you understand? You must come right back. Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
Warehouse sportsman.
Okay, I'm sending you for a drug test and I want you to come back and then we'll talk about your lawyer's situation. As far as it stands now, I don't want you to have contact with this person. Don't be in possession of your weapons. Do you understand? I don't see a protective order has been issued, guys. Have you seen on Cobbs?
the AFM judge. I'm looking at the
Rachel, I'd like to send Mr. Copper a drug test right now.
and I see a Moet on the misdemeanor on the felony. I see a Moet.
Can you file one so we can do one as well? So that if he
Sure,
tries
I
out,
can follow.
please. Okay. I'm entering now what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies Araceli Maria Montano as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? If you violate this court order, the state can and will file additional cases against you. And then you violate that, I can hold you at no bond, zero bond, and I will do it in a heartbeat to protect every single person in Harris County. Do you understand, Mr. Cobb?
Judge, if he's being monitored, do I need to file bond petitions as well?
No,
Okay.
but I want the mow up so that if he tries to, get out there and
Yes.
act the
yes,
fool,
I'm
then we
working
can
on
hold
it.
him. Okay, Mr. Cobb, I'm gonna have you sign, well, first I'm gonna have you come up here, sign the order for protection. After that, I'm gonna have you sign a reset, then we're gonna send you for a drug test, and then we'll see you here back in 30 minutes.
All right, page 6.
It stops today. You tested positive for methamphetamine, cocaine, THC, and ecstasy. It ends today. From now forth, you'll be required to come every Monday and Thursday to take a drug test. And if you continue to test positive for anything whatsoever, I will put you in jail and I'm gonna make your bond extremely high. Do you understand me?
It's the only thing, I just been in my system, but I'm saying I can work. So it's like, how y'all want me to come
If I-
every day?
If I wanted to,
I'm already calling.
put you in jail right now. That's why I'm giving you the opportunity now. For you now know, as of today going forth, if you test positive for meth, cocaine, ecstasy, that stuff stays in your system, at least the cocaine, 2-3 days max. So the next time I have you come, if you test positive for anything, I'm not gonna take you in custody now for the weed, but I'll give you about a month and a half to clean from the weed. And if you test positive for weed again after a month and a half, I'm gonna put your butt in jail. Do you understand? All the dope stops now. And if you can't stop it on your own, I'm gonna do it for you. It's gonna happen one way or the other, and I don't care. I am giving you now the opportunity to stop it on yourself, and you need to do whatever you need to do to get that monkey off your back, whether it's doing AA classes, whether it's doing NA classes, whether it's doing something else, but because if you don't,
How are you saying the testing, like, when am I supposed to come? Cause I called and now you saying call, come Monday,
don't worry about
Thursday.
calling, because I'm having you coming every Monday and Thursday. You ain't got, or you gotta call for the felony case, because I
That's
can't.
why I'm saying, I don't understand this, and I work so hard, that's gonna, I already got this on my leg, and like, I'm not finna, I can't just be leaving the job and showing up late. I've been in court 3-4 times, I've been over here to 49, this whole week, I've been missing and back and forth to work.
I'm supposed to have sympathy because you picked up an assault case and then
I'm
you
not
picked up a
saying,
choking case?
I'm saying, how can I take all these
And
drugs?
you've got all this dope on you? No.
All right, sure.
The problem is that I can't trust you to
I gotta call every day and take
listen.
random.
Listen, what I'm saying is I can't trust you to tell me, all right, I'm gonna stop.
I will
I'm not-
stop.
I'm
I
not-
just got on this. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna make me lose my job coming. I don't have a car. I gotta come Uber. I stay far, then I gotta go to work. Monday, Thursday, that's work days. Then I gotta find my way back to work. Then I gotta call when they call. That's gonna be 3 times a week for that. Like that's just that don't even. I'm trying, but like I just got on it. I can stop. I ain't even started. I just got out of jail a few days ago. Now you saying come twice a week and
Here's what I
call.
can do for you. I will have you come here once a week. On the other day, you got to go to a Quest Diagnostics where you live and take a test there, but I can't pay for it there.
Said, okay.
A Quest Diagnostics, which is a drug lab that you can take a test at to show me that you're not using. I'm willing to work with you in that way, but I can't pay for it then. You're gonna have to pay for your own drug test then. While here, when you come to downtown, I can pay for it for you.
So I go to 49 San Jacinto once a
Day a
week,
week,
and then I
and
gotta.
on your other day, you can go to a Quest and take a test there. They have them all over the city. So I'm sure there's one 5 minutes to your house. You're just gonna have to find them.
So just, you know,
Mr. Cobb,
so this is that. That's just that don't even like. All right, so
listen, I'm very happy that you're frustrated and this sucks for
I'm
you.
not frustrated. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it to work so I keep paying my fee to be able to.
You ain't got no fees with me.
I'm just saying.
You ain't got no fees with me.
So if I do that, how long can I get off of this? So, I don't have money to be going Uber. I don't even know. It's gonna be 3-4 times a week.
And I know that you're not using is when I'll take you off.
All right.
You want a lawyer too, Mr. Cobb?
Yes.
All right. I'll give you a lawyer. It's not a problem. All I want is you to not be violent and you not to be using. That's all I want. And if I can find that cop, I want to say Randall Cobb, but that's a football. If I can find that Ronald Cobb, the one that doesn't use, that doesn't be violent, then I'm a happy person. That's who I want to find. I don't know where he is, but I want to find him. And if you can show him to me, I'll be happy. Can you appoint him a lawyer, please?
Yes.
Okay. All right, man.
I'm gonna just come down here because I don't know where to go look for a test or whatever. I just come
So
down
I'll
here.
have you talk to a lawyer and then I'll let you choose what you want to do. Whatever you want to do, I'm happy to do.
So today's Friday. So when do I come?
Monday.
I'm already scheduled. So I'm scheduled to go to 49 Monday already. So
Okay. So
what time do I?
hanging. You're killing two birds with one
It
stone.
don't matter what time I just go.
Don't go there at 4 o'clock.
Oh
You go
no.
there at 4 o'clock, they're
Yeah,
not
nah,
gonna
I know.
come in issue warrant. Okay. Do you need to sign a receipt?
You already signed.
Okay, so just hang tight. We're gonna find you a lawyer. If you want to take a seat in the box. Oh, basic. Got it. Okay, Basie's ready.
Henry Basie?
Kenneth Williams.
Sure.
Good morning, Mr. Williams. We issued a warrant for your arrest because you were on bond for a criminal trespass with a deadly weapon. And now, what, am I speaking Swahili? What do you not understand about you are on bond for criminal trespass? You picked up 2 new cases.
Yeah, with a deadly weapon.
Correct. You're on bond for a criminal trespass. And now you've picked up another criminal trespass and an interfering with the duties of a public servant. I don't know what happened. We're going to do probable cause. So let's find out what happened. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Ready?
I'm sorry, Judge, what is the last name again?
Williams,
Yes, Judge.
Kenneth Williams.
On September 13th, 2024, officer unviewed a known trespasser at 4400 North Freeway, standing outside of the Murphy USA gas station. Officer attempted to make contact with defendant and asked him if he was supposed to be at the location. He stated he was just passing by. Defendant was opening the door for people to go inside the establishment. Officer then tried to detain defendant when defendant began walking away from officer. Officer told defendant to place his hands behind his back and once again told him he was being detained. Officer attempted to detain defendant and he began pushing away from officer by stiffening his arms and body and lowering his body's center of gravity to make it difficult for officer to place him in handcuffs. One of the officers utilized a takedown to lower defendant to the ground. Officer attempted to put handcuffs on the defendant and he kept stiffening his arms and pushing his legs while stating, "Let me get up, I'm not going to jail, I ain't did nothing, what did I do, I know my rights." It's
Tell me
the,
what happened with the other trespass, please, with the deadly weapon.
okay, so this is the same set of facts as the criminal trespass out of the same transaction.
Same place?
There is, yes, Judge, and there is another criminal trespass at 45 East Cross Timbers Street. That was on September 7th. Yes, Judge. Well, older case, it was September 7th and these were September 14th. They're a week apart. It's a different location.
All right, so Mr. Williams, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. So in this case now, what happened was we give you a free bond. You were supposed to come to court. You didn't come to court. You took off. We issued a warrant. I'm telling you what happened.
Oh, okay. No, sir. I was in the hospital. I had my hand. Yes, sir. I never took
Then you're
off.
supposed to come back and let us know.
But
If you were truly in the hospital, all I know, you're out there in the free world and now you've picked up another 2 cases.
I just got out of jail from this. I didn't understand that they never said nothing to me about this, sir. No disrespect to you at all.
They never said nothing to you about what?
When I went the 14th or the 13th or whatever last week, well, that's why I was coming really, I was coming here to talk about my property and everything. But besides that, I was never told nothing about this.
Let's do this. Let's
Yes,
do
sir.
this. You have a warrant for your arrest. I'm gonna put you in back. But I'm gonna provide you a lawyer now and let's find out what we're gonna do with your cases. And then I'll bring you back out and we'll talk. Okay? But we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with you. You've got an open warrant now.
How? I know
Because you picked up 2 new cases. You're not supposed to pick up new cases.
the hospital, sir. I had my paperwork and everything, sir.
Goes with you. I'm gonna appoint you a lawyer. Mr. Williams, don't worry. We're gonna try to reach something with your cases. But I'm gonna give you a lawyer now. We're gonna figure out what happens. Okay?
All right. Remember, we just talked, let's go talk.
Wonderful. Vic?
Oh, this is Martin on page 15.
Good morning, Mr. Martin.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Martin, you're charged with indecent exposure. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
July 18, 2024, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, the officers met with the complainant who stated that he was being followed by the defendant who was masturbating in front of the complainant on multiple occasions. The complainant stated that on June 6, 2024, he was painting an apartment in a public area of the complex when the defendant showed up and began masturbating in front of him. Complainant has video footage of the incident and showed officers where the defendant can be seen standing roughly 20 feet away from the complainant with his shirt lifted and the front of his shorts down, rapidly stroking his penis.
Where is, you said this is an apartment complex.
Yes.
What apartment complex is this?
1 second, Judge.
Mr. Martin, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond to keep it in your pants while you're outside. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If I find that you pick up any more cases like this, you start acting like this, I will put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. Do you live at this apartment complex? I don't know what we're going to do because I don't want you to go within 200 feet of this person. I don't care. I don't know how we're going to handle this now because I don't want him going anywhere near this person. Is this a maintenance worker or who is it?
I believe so, because it said he's painting a public area in the apartment complex.
Can you do me a favor? Would you mind guys reaching out to the apartment complex, perhaps the manager, finding out who this person is, how we can keep them away, where Mr. Martin lives in relation to everything so that they don't accidentally bump into each other. Mr. Martin, I'm telling you now, if I find that you start acting a fool again like this or doing anything like this in the public, you know what happens. You got out of jail because we gave you a PR bond. What's going to happen if I raise it up to 10, 15,000? If you don't have anyone to pony up that kind of money, you'll be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing is over with. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for now, I want him to just take a seat in the jury box while we figure out about the apartment complex. I'm gonna have you sign up. Hold on, how old are you? What do you do for a living?
I'm gonna start working soon for valet, in the downtown.
Did you graduate from high school?
I'm sorry.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, sir.
What did you do after high school?
After high school, I went to college for a couple years. Then I had dropped out due to personal problems, and I just started working ever since.
What happened with, as far as personal problems?
Just
Why stop? I mean, you're headed in a good direction. Why stop?
Well, in the midst of personal problems of me and my family was on the brink of homelessness sometimes, and I had to drop out of college to basically get a job or another job to basically help pay bills within our household. So,
When is the last time you've had a full-time job?
about 3 weeks ago,
Doing what?
I was working at Popeyes as a cashier.
Okay. Who do you live with now?
I live with family currently. I'm sorry.
Who? Mom, dad?
Mom.
Do they know about this case?
They some information, but not the full details of the case.
Be careful, because I will give you a lawyer today, Mr. Martin, but you know, if you start acting up and I put you in jail, everyone's gonna know about it real quick. And then things are just gonna go sideways. You have the opportunity now. We gave you a free bond. You were out there now in the free world. Don't act up in the free world, otherwise I'll take it away from you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to trail anyone, not only this person, but anyone. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll have you go to Victoria Sign and Reset. In the interim, I'm going to have you fill out an application for an appointed lawyer, and then I want to find out from them more information, and then we'll revisit this. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Judge, I'm so sorry. I have the name of the apartment. I believe it's the Residences at the Mid. But also, based on the writ call, it's saying that the complainant was painting, so I'll call.
Yeah, I'd like to know, can we somehow, yeah, please. Oh, then let's wait. We'll wait. Look, we've got time. It's still early. And if you're the only one here, then don't, because we'll wait. He can wait. Thank you. Sorry, Ellen. Is that it? That's it?
Page 17.
He's out and about following people allegedly and going at it.
Okay.
My concern is that he lives in an apartment complex where this was allegedly happening.
On Holly Hall.
Yes, sir.
So I want to craft conditions that he doesn't go anywhere near the complaining witness. And if this person is a regular worker at the complex, we might have an issue. I don't know.
He is an employee. So he works there. Every time I spoke to him, he said like that was my work site at the time. Does he work there?
So I tried reaching out to him. I called several times. He did not pick up or left voicemail. I tried to contact the apartment complex. It does not transfer to a real person. It says go contact on our website. So I filled out the contact form. And yeah, so
I get it.
so if the complainant is just an employee who works in the apartment complex,
Problem is those guys, they're floating all over the apartment complex and I don't want him to run in. I don't want you to have contact with this person, right? I don't want you to actually bump into him. You're making it as awkward as it can be. And I don't want you to make it any more awkward for this person who all he's trying to do is work and earn a living.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know how we do this, Carl, because I don't want him to have contact with this person, yet the person works all over the complex. He's the maintenance man.
Right.
I think a no contact order would actually suffice in this one because the complainant's been pretty responsive to me.
Okay, but
I think no contact
no
order.
contact, but he can still be across the way, still doing what he's doing.
If he's continuing to do what he's allegedly doing, he would pick up a new law violation. I mean, that's already been established by the fact that we've arrested him already for that. So, I think the admonishment and no contact, the complainant would tell me.
Because I mean, if you think about it now, though, he's not been contacting him, right? He just goes near him and does what he's doing.
Well,
What I want to
actually, so
do is I don't want him to even go near this person.
The complainant hasn't seen him since, so that's actually, from what I understand, when I contacted him just yesterday about this case, actually, I contacted him today. No, the case notes. Yeah, 2 days ago, sorry. I contacted him 2 days ago. There hasn't been any subsequent contact.
Okay,
So,
do you mind just one more time letting him know we've entered in a no contact order and I don't want him to go anywhere near this individual. I don't want you to go near him at all. If he's working at a particular location, you happen to see him, go the other way, walk the other way. You go near him, I'm going to put you in jail. That's it. You know, if your family is truly having problems with money now, do you think that they're going to want to pony up $5,000 to $10,000 to get you out? No. So that's, you know, what's going to happen. Because if I see it again, your bond will be $10,000 to $15,000. That's it. We mean business. You understand?
No contact without the address exclusion.
Okay, so Mr. Martin, no contact, no weapons, and just don't go near him. I mean, I guess 10 feet, but does it give a distance of what the normal interaction now was? Was it like 10 feet, 10 feet?
it doesn't give it, no, it doesn't give a distance, but I'm not aware. I don't think the complainant.
You're smart enough to know, just don't. Okay, I guess that'll suffice, Carl, and we'll see. I've given you a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stay in touch with Carl. He will help you with this case, you know. The other thing that you need to understand is these types of cases, if you pick up a second one, you have to register as a sex offender. And you register as a sex offender for a minimum of 10 years. And I'm going to tell you, once you get on that registry, your life is basically over. Everyone knows about it. You can't do anything in your life without being monitored by everyone, the federal government, local law enforcement, district attorneys across the state, really. So take it to heart. Okay, guys, thanks.
Thank you. We're
Is
here.
those states on condition?
Yeah, states, yeah.
Can't see anything. I just-
Okay, I mean, it's not the definitive, but at least gives us some proof, you know?
Yeah.
Henry James Basie? Where did you think that you were coming today? To the beach? You have from 2008 a prior interference, 2014 assault of a family member, in 19 an assault impeding breath, a choking case, in 2015 a theft, 2017 a theft. Now, I don't even know what's he charged with here now? This is a first for me. Okay, so what you're charged with impersonating a private investigator. On September 13th, 2024, did then and there unlawfully impersonate a private investigator by intentionally and knowingly purporting to act as a security guard for a bar establishment and conduct pat-downs of persons entering the establishments and requesting identifications by persons entering the establishment. This is a Class A misdemeanor. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Mr. Bassi, next time you come here in court in shorts, I'm going to send you right back out and we'll reset your case the next day. Do you understand? It's a complete lack of respect. And you've had now, this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your 6th case. You know better. Okay.
On September 13, 2024, a law enforcement officer conducted an investigation at 2709 Airline Drive in Harris County, Texas. This location is a known bar/club. The investigation was conducted in an undercover capacity, and the detectives were dressed in plain clothes and driving unmarked police vehicles. Prior to this investigation, the detectives received a tip that the bar was operating illegally by selling alcohol during prohibited hours and also had minors inside working and consuming alcohol. Prior to the investigation, the law enforcement officers discovered that the bar was operating under an alcohol license. Upon entering the bar, the law enforcement officers were stopped at the door by the defendant. The defendant was wearing a security shirt. The defendant told the officers to empty out their pockets and conducted a pat-down search. While inside of the location, the officers observed the defendant conducting a search of all patrons that were entering the location and would close the front entrance after every patron entered. The officers also observed the defendant periodically check in with the bartender from time to time, a task that a security officer performs at liquor establishments and not a normal patron would be allowed to do. The officer did not observe any underage minors at the location. Upon making contact with the defendant again, he advised that he had a security license, but he did not have an active security officer license, nor has it been documented as having a license in the past.
Sir, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to engage in this type of behavior. You're not to act as a security guard or do anything of this nature. If you do, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand? We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire lawyers. So I'm first going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, we'll have you take a seat in the jury box while they get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it. And after that, you'll be free to go. When you come back, don't come back in shorts. Come on. Can you file conditions on that, please, and no weapons as well?
Yes, sir.